Good morning. I'm Heather. I think we're on day 12. I'm really proud of myself for sticking to it. All right, so the reading today. We were brought up with the value that as we sow, so shall we reap. We discarded the idea that anything we did was its own reward. Janet Harris. We live in a goal-oriented society. I think. We are often so busy trying to get to the top of the mountain that we forget to notice the rocks with lichen, the alpine flowers, and even the people along the way. We are ruled by the cult of the orgasm. Foreplay is only a means to an end. Yet for many women, myself definitely included, the touching, holding, talking, stroking, and intimacy are equally, if not more important than the moment of orgasm. Orgasms and goals can be fun, but not if they obliterate everything that goes before. Setting goals can be useful and important, especially if we are willing to let them go when they become irrelevant, and if we remember that the journey itself is important. If I look only at the top of the mountain, I may miss the fossils along the mountainside that can teach me about time and my place in the universe. So I could go on for a while about this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to a little bit. Okay. I basically, until I was 47 years old, I had barely had the kind of sex that most humans want. It had been a whole lot of extremely outcome-oriented, very short-term period sex, like 15 minutes. And I thought something was wrong with me because I only had a couple of orgasms a year. It wasn't me. So what I finally discovered when I finally found myself with a play partner, a sexual play partner who was all about the slowing down, and it wasn't about the orgasm for him at all, and he helped teach me that as well. And this isn't just me talking about sex. It did translate into the rest of my life as well. I remember this one time in particular earlier on when I actually felt I felt like the frustration that I hadn't had an orgasm rise in me so intensely. I'm like, I'm going to fucking lose my mind if I don't have an orgasm, because we've been playing for like an hour and a half or something. It had been lovely. We had a fabulous time the whole time. Is when I realized that I said, I'm going to lose my fucking mind if I don't have an orgasm soon. Like, wow, there's an attachment to an outcome for fucking sure. And I laughed a bit and we relaxed for a little while. And then I said, okay, I am releasing attachment to an outcome. And of course, that's where the opening truly was. And that's where, when I started to notice that in my life, where I would have an attachment to something so intense, I'm going to lose my fucking mind if I don't get to have it. That's force. That's not allowing. That's not surrendering to the subtle sensations and awareness of what's around. That's a tenseness and a tightness that doesn't allow flow. So definitely been practicing when I allow the flow, when I allow the surrender, when I slow down to enjoy the subtle sensations that are available to me in this moment. The feel of this fabric, feel it on my hands, the air on my skin, sounds in my ears. that is what I really love to tune into, the journey. And yet, at some point, I'll have a fucking amazing orgasm too. But I'd much rather elongate this awareness. It does lead to better orgasms when they come around. Hope you have a kick-ass day. Really feel like I went off the rails there, but